Hey guys, Steve the Man here, and welcome to episode number 17 of my hardcore Iron Man playthrough in Escape From Tarkov. If you missed previous episodes and want to know the rules of this challenge, feel free to pause the video to read them now. In today's episode, we'll be heading into streets for the first time this playthrough, which I was very excited for. Our objectives are to complete Audit for Ragman and a mechanic daily I got for 2 survives on streets. But before we get into the action, I created a community Discord page where members of our growing community can keep up to date on channel news, as well as chat with me and others on Tarkov, video games, or life in general. You can find the link to that page in the description of the video. And a special shout out to Gorlock, a viewer of the channel, who let me know that the link I had published was expired, so no one was even able to get to that Discord for the longest time. That has been fixed, and a big thanks to Gorlock for finding that. With that out of the way, let's get into today's episode. Alrighty. Okay, it does have iron sights. In addition to the quests I need to complete, Audit and the daily for mechanic, objective number 3 in this raid is going to be getting a sight, because I was messing around with the guns before I started the raid. I was going to use the MCX that I picked up previously. Where am I, by the way? I'm confused. I know the general location, but I don't know the specific building. Oh, okay. What's a good way to get to Audit? It's literally on the opposite side of the map. That sucks. Do I have sewer extract? No, I have damaged house, so we're going to go this way through the mall. Hopefully there's not going to be a boss and or PMC in the mall. But yeah, before the raid started, I was going to take in the MCX that I picked off the goons in the last raid. And then I realized that I pretty much don't have any ammo for it, and I didn't have any buy tokens to be able to buy some Whisper ammo for it. And so I swapped back to the AK, but I neglected to take my optics back off it and put it, replace it on the AK. So, fortunately, this has iron sights on it. It didn't look like it from the loading screen, and then I loaded in, and we're good. So I'm going to search some weapon crates as well. Third objective is to find an optics for this gun. It'd be sweet if one just pops up. We got a 40 round. I actually have something to use that with. This is actually a lot of money. A spare mag for the AK if we get ammo. I mean, I have ammo on me. I could pack a mag real quick, but I'm feeling lazy and don't want to. I also don't want to loot too much before we get to closer to our extract. Chainlet, yuck. And performance isn't insane on streets. Certain areas I can get the typical like 80 FPS. I like crossing back here. I don't know why. Old habits. Feels safer. Feels more secure. Taking the back way. I'm going to hit up the offices up here because there are some good spawn locations. Some value spawns and such. Okay, making sure I'm on full auto. Nice. Paid is always... paid, I think, is honestly one of my favorite items in this series. And I think, obviously, because it's one of the first items you can store in the scav junk box, which is the first case you get, and it doesn't get deleted. And then you can barter for a Salewa. So after death, you have a nice stockpile of paids. You can survive a death with a guaranteed medical item, which is sweet. Alright, we're going to go through the mall. It's a little bit risky. I don't even hear any firing on this map yet. Sniper scav up. Can't see him on the rooftop. Too bad I don't have my optics. That would be extremely helpful right now. Ooh, that was a big gun. That. Okay, he just closed that door on me. FBI, open up! Okay, that was just a scav. I overreacted. That reaction was not in proportion to that. With the MK3, he looked like a PMC for a second. And first raid of the day. I'm a little on edge. Zemetsky. It's kind of why I probably should have brought in the docks case to actually store keys and get them out. Whoa, okay. Let's shake the jitters off. Let's pack our mag. Let's calm down. Take it easy. That was an overreaction. Someone to my left. I hear him creeping on glass.
Пацаны! Вон он, сука!
I'm gonna do this smart. I'll be able to hear his footsteps. Let's take it surgically, take it tactically. Gotta get back in the groove. When you take a day off and you come back, definitely get a little overreacting. Alright, I'm gonna go challenge this guy. Nice. I should probably search them for experience. Oops. No reason not to. Don't have much. You can tell by the experience at the bottom. With the one had 68, he had 57. This door is open. I think this is just a one room though. Yeah. I never come in here because I've never really found anything interesting. So I usually just skip it. There is a filing cabinet though. Yeah, I usually skip this room because I don't think there's anything interesting here. Could be wrong. All right. Moving a little bit slow, but that's fine. I'd rather be safe than get this done quickly. And again, I need to remember my objectives of not looting and getting across the map. And now we're getting towards the danger zone, where Calante can be. Calante, however you want to say his name. I usually say Collins, so I say Calante. His door is open. which concerns me a little bit. Yeah, someone was definitely walking here. So we need to be very careful coming this way. Yeah, that worries me because this door is open too. Interesting. Interesting how those doors were open. Alright, here's the dangerous part. I believe I heard something to the right over here. Maybe not. Yeah, I thought I heard her voice lines. Oh god, these mannequins scare the crap out of me. Definitely heard a footstep. I should probably clear up top. Because you know what I probably heard is the sniper scav. It's 100% what I'm hearing. There's a sniper scav above me. Where is he is the question. Maybe he's below me? Oh, yeah, he's up here. You can hear him. He's like right up here. I thought he was in this window for some reason, but he's actually above right here. Okay. Well, that's good to know. At least we know when we're exiting, we gotta watch out for him. It sounds like there's actually two. I wonder if I could bank something off of this. Can I do this? Because he's like right here. Let's see if I can do this without killing myself. Yeah.
Ты куда пошел?
Вылезай давай, нахрен вылезай!
That's pretty sweet. I didn't know you could get him like that. Is there more? Or is that it? Hope that's it. I don't think it is. Pretty sure I hear more shuffling. And I'm worried about opening myself to down below right now, but... Okay. I had a feeling one was coming up for me. Don't know why. All right, so if I got quiet, I'm trying to listen and hear to where all those footsteps were coming from, where they were. But we figured it out. We figured it out in the end. I'm going to eat the Slickers, drink the apple juice, get myself situated here. I kind of want to keep this Gen M3 40 rounder because I do have in this, I have the three slots where I can actually use that mag. And I can use it for the MCX once I actually buy ammo for it, if I survive this raid. Alright, I have a feeling Calante's not here. So. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it. But we're going to clear angles anyway. You never know. I've seen this guy sitting in corners with his guards. Can be very dangerous. Let's clear the angles. I feel like with the shooting we did, we would have heard him voice line and his guard's voice line. So I think we're alright. Yeah, I think we would have ran into him by now if he was here. So I think we're good. Bloody key? Nope. Would be cool. Alright, let's start making our way towards audit. I'm going to check the PCs up here in the front. Because if we can get the PCBs. There's footsteps here. Someone was just running. Yeah, it's out here somewhere. It also could be the sniper scav that we left up top. That was a little scary. Nice PCB. Got one, just need one more. There's 100% someone out here. Alright, there's one here and there's someone pivoting out here. I think the footsteps I'm hearing are above me. Oh. Where? I heard the voice line. Where is it? Unless it's the guy up top. I don't know. Yeah, I think the swiveling I'm hearing is... Ooh. Yeah, I think the swiveling I'm hearing is the guy up top. So we just need to be careful of that when we leave. Ooh, PMC. Let's see if he chases. Why can't I not uncrouch? I think I was under that thing. Oop. I think he might be above. I think it's above me. Unless he ran into here. Man, the audio, these footsteps are really messing with me. still hearing this swiveling to the left. If you guys are wearing headphones, you're going to hear this with me. But I think these footsteps are the PMC. It's definitely above. It has to be above. God, there's like there's a footstep I feel above. There's one I'm hearing over here, and there's a swivel over here. Hey, Inner Ninja, welcome to the stream, man. I'm on streets right now. I'm at the mall.
Area clear.
There's a PMC in here. Two PMCs. So that's two of the footsteps I heard. And then I'm thinking the swivel I'm hearing is sniper on the roof. But it's crazy to me that I'm able to hear it that clearly. All right, let's run over here. Hopefully there's not another third one. You never know. I only heard one footsteps on the woods here, so I think it was just the one inside and then the other one outside. Nice. No more PMCs. All right, let's take a moment to repack, collect ourselves. And then we'll check these PMC bodies out. Yeah, the swivel has to be the sniper on the roof. There's no other explanation. I've cleared all 3 floors. Oh, there's someone shooting me. Across the way, they got a bead on me. I can't see. SKS scav. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. Alright, let's just lay down. That's the safest thing. Ooh, that's a nice MDR, and in fact, I think I hear footsteps. 100%. There we go. There. Yep. Okay, that was not a good move. Not a good move. All right, already packed up. Woo-wee. Not the greatest sight picture on this because actually I want it to be. You can get this on the right spot. Where is it? There. It automatically put it on the front spot, but there, much better. And I wish I had my. Oh, there he is. Bitch. I was just about to say, I wish I had my long-range scope. All right, Comtech 6 are way better. LBCR is nice. I think I just want the ammo from him. We will do this, though. I'll search his pockets, and then we'll search his buddy. But yeah, I think you're right. There are some people that prefer the sight at the front. For me, I like the bigger sight picture instead of the smaller one. But some people like the smaller because it doesn't take up as much real estate on their screen. Where did I kill this other guy? It was right over here, so I shot that guy there. Why am I missing a body? That's not him. Yeah, Yeah, it's definitely the sniper up top. I'm trying to remember where I killed these guys. Maybe that was a scav over there. Was it one scav and PMC that I killed? I think it is. Okay. That's fine. Unless I'm just dumb and don't remember where I killed this guy. I swore it was in this room, wasn't it? Interesting. Whatever, not worth it. Alright, let's go get audit done. I'll run across this way. I always hate crossing here. Now, sniper's going to be up there. That's another problem. Because we've been hearing him swivel the entire time. I killed 2 or 3 snipe guys up on the roof already. He's going to be able to see me from here, probably. Yep, there he is. Oops. Nice. Alright, let's go get audit. We're very close. I almost want to skip this area here. I don't even want to risk Kalante being there. So I'm just going to run straight down the alleyway here. We'll stop at the Nikita little convenience store here. Get our stamina back, pack a mag. Drink up a little juice. Did I have anything else to eat? I have chocolate. I'll take that out so I can see it. You don't have great loot, but first raid of the night, gotta be a little conservative. I'll stop in here for some food too. If it has any, which it does not look to have any this time. Okay, no problem. Yeah, first raid of the night, gotta shake off the dust. Taking it a bit slow. Methodical. BTR's here. Cool. We can also stop at the grocery store here. In fact, I'll stop at the grocery store. And then we'll head into the audit building. Thank you. Thank you. A squash? No. It's a static item. Apple juice is cool. It's mostly what we're going to find here. Looks like another apple juice. Sweet. And green tea. Alright, so we don't have sewer, we have damaged house, right? Yes, we do. Okay. Alright, let's head in, get our quest item, and then we'll head straight to damaged house. Doesn't look like anyone's been here. Did I go the wrong way? I did go the wrong way. I always forget it's in back. For some reason, I always associate this quest item with it being in the front of the building. I'm just going to grab everything. I'm not too worried about getting high-tier loot in this raid. I'm really more focused on just getting the quest and getting out of here. Yeah, my knowledge of streets, actually, mostly comes... Ooh, egg. That is nice. That's a little golden egg. I like it. Yeah, my knowledge of streets is mostly scavs. Scav runs. So the one wipe that I did play, which was 2 wipes ago, I didn't really do too many PMC runs here. I did, you know, maybe an audit, and I was following along on a map to try and fumble my way through. And then I think I did like Audiophile and Ballet Lover, the quests that take you to the Skybridge area. And then pretty much what I was doing was when I became comfortable with a map, I would just scav into a new map. So I did that for customs. After I learned customs, I scavved on interchange. Once I learned interchange, I started scavving on streets. Once I felt like I knew the general layout of the map, I would move on to something else. But yeah, that's pretty much what I use my scav runs for. And at this point, I think the maps that I don't know extremely well... I can't remember if there could... Isn't there... There could be a sniper up here somewhere, right? I can't remember. But the maps that I don't know really well at this point are going to be Lighthouse is the main one. I've barely played any Lighthouse. I think I've done maybe one... Actually, I'm going to stop in here and fill up my bags because this is some good loot in here. And there's PCs. And I need one more PCB for farming part 2. Yeah, Lighthouse is awful. Lighthouse is my least favorite map. I think it's everyone's least favorite map. It's terrible. Just the layout, the spawns. The idea of it is great. Like, I love the cottages. I love the... whatever you want to call it, the mansion in the middle, on top of the hill. They're all cool locations, but it's all funneled by this really, really thin map that is just, yeah, you're right, camper's heaven throughout the entire time. And a lot of people doing shooterborn and test drive and all those quests. Lighthouse is a good map for it because you can typically spot players pretty easily. But I don't like map Lighthouse. I know the general area of it now, but if you were to tell me, oh, this call out this area, I probably would have to figure it out for a minute. Oh, this is a good filing cabinet. Triple filing cabinet. Nice. All right, we're full on loot. It's now swapping stuff out that we don't need. Yeah, Lighthouse I don't know. Reserve I know the general layout again, but inside the buildings, like if I were to walk into any of the buildings like Black Knight or White Knight or Black Pawn, White Pawn, all those, I'd have to fumble my way around to like get down to the bunker, to get to certain quest areas. Yeah, right. Only guns on Lighthouse. AK-12 and snipers. It's just people getting their quests done. I had saw someone doing a podcast recently talking about... Ooh, that's nice. Why did I reload? I definitely did not press F. I pressed... Or R, I pressed F. That was weird. I dropped a mag because of it, I think, too. Didn't I? I did. That was interesting. I'll drink the Rat Cola for the energy. Then I'll pick my mag back up. But yeah, I saw someone talking about a lot of the kill quests, like Test Drive and any of the other quests where you have to kill with a certain gun on a certain location. It'd be nice for them to rework those. Like, for example, I think a really good one, and I know it's an iconic quest, and it carries a lot of weight how it is, but I feel like Setup would be a good quest to be like, okay, you have to use this item to kill the PMCs, but allow people to do it on any map so they can pair it with other quests while they go about their business. I think that's a good compromise. You still have to use the gun. The spirit behind the quest is still there, but don't force people to keep going on customs to get these shotgun kills. What can I drop? Elianka. Oh, they're planning on reworking Test Drive? Nice. That's probably why I heard someone talking about it. It may have been during one of the patch note update videos that I was watching from someone. I had thought there was a sniper scav that could spawn up here. Maybe I'm wrong in that. Yeah, so far, I mean, with the polling system that they have on that website, I think it's called Tarkov Community, where you can upvote people's ideas. there have been some pretty good stuff that they've reviewed and be like, okay, we're planning on doing this, confirm this is coming out in the next patch. Now that they have that in mind, where they're actually taking people's opinions into consideration, I think there's going to be some really good updates to this game. All right. That's class 4. I already have class 4 with more hit points. Let's look at the... It's top and nape, and this is going to be top and nape as well. So this is just going to be a sell. That's really good money. Let's get this offloaded dog tags. I got a nice new key for my nice new key case. Hell yeah. Let's offload all of the barter items into our junk boxes here. Got an LBCR rig. That's pretty cool. I'll sell it, though. I'm not going to plan on doing crazy loot runs with it. My scav junk boxes are already still getting full up. So there's going to be probably, honestly, tonight, I'm going to buy another scav junk box. I'm going to squeeze it for as long as I can. I'm doing good on money. I have 1.7 mil, and I have a bunch that I could sell. This suppressed MDR would be awesome if it had more durability. That's a beautiful gun. I would love to use the MDR in this playthrough. But I think this is the NT4. I think this will work on an M4 as well, if I'm not mistaken. So if we can find an M4, we could swap it out. Or I could just sell it. Unsure. Max energy I'll keep. Get the beard oil. Get that out. Get that out. What kind of ammo did this guy have? FMJ, yuck. I did get a 40 rounder, and I do have more. I don't think I'm going to use the 40 rounder. I was thinking about it, but the ergo hit, it's too much. It's not worth it just for 10 extra rounds. Let's just sell it. We'll unload this one, though. So I have a bunch of ammo and rounds. Let's take the food out for now. Just stockpile it over here. All right. What do we want to do? Sell the AFAC. Don't need it. Chainlet. I'll just store it for now. I did get a buy token, so let's add that in. And let's figure out what we want to do with the buy token. I want to use this MCX. In fact, I went into that raid planning on using the MCX. And so I took the HHS EOTech off of the AK-74 and put it on the MCX, equipped it, and then I was like, oh, wait, I don't have a buy token. I can't buy any spare ammo. I have 3 stacks of spare ammo in 5.45. Let's run the AK, and when I get a buy token, I'll come back and rock the MCX. And then I never took the sight back off, so whoops. All right, so yeah, we're going to go in with the, MCX now. Buy token. It's going to be Skier. No, it's going to be Jaeger. It is, there it is. 300 Whisper. I think it's a 60. So that's our buy token spent. Let me mark that down. All right. We are in the back corner by, what, Concordia, I think it's called? Yeah. So really all we got to do is survive. So I think I'm just going to make my way towards... Oh, we got Sewer River, Damaged House. We don't actually have the one that's straight across this way. We have to head this way a little bit, so we'll go and do that. Yeah, we have to run by Lexos. Yeah, it's absolutely insane how many people are watching and subscribing and liking and commenting. I'm blown away by the support, man. It's wild. I have tried making YouTube videos previously. This was like maybe 10 years ago when I used to play League of Legends, and I did a very more casual videos where I would just record the match with my live commentary, hanging out with the friends and whatnot, and just throw the match online, and whatever happened. I never tried promoting it. I never tried doing crazy production value and editing. And I got like, over like 2 years, I got like 55 subscribers. But like I said, we're going on 9 days, and I've almost got 100 subscribers just from this series, and it's blown my mind. It's definitely motivating, to say the least. And I'm extremely grateful for everyone just watching, hanging out, commenting. It's insane. It feels really cool to have the fruit of your labor actually produce something. I'm actually worried about walking across this courtyard area. I think I'm going to head more towards the pharmacy over here. Because this wide open area, I think, is a death trap for me. I'm going to scout it for a second, just in case anyone's there. I don't, yeah, I mean, we're so close to the extract. This is a weird spawn and extract. I feel like I should have looted Concordia and then headed this way, because I'm almost to the extract now, and I don't have any loot or anything. But realistically, we're just here to try and get to survive. Oop. Oh, hello. Yeah, my aim sucks. I wasn't compensating for the drop very well there. I'm wide out in the open. This is not a great thing. Where did these guys go? Yeah, the 545 or the 300 blackout bullet drops a heavy round. Oh, sniper's up. Not good. All right. I think I do have to run around the long way. That's a big gun. This guy's like right here. I can't see him through this fence though.
Хороший вы, блядь, человек.
This is not a great position to be in. Okay, I got one of them. It's a guy coming behind me.
Вон он, блядь, вон он.
Yeah, this is why I don't like coming this way. Yeah, the subsonic is tough to compensate. I think you could do. Oh, there he is. Yeah, I gotta get used to it. I got used to the 545, but these bullets are just rough. Oh yeah, if the grass were invisible to scavs, I'd be screwed here. 100%. So I think I got them all. I think I'm good. What I'm worried about most is going to be the sniper. I think there's a sniper on top of Cinema. I think that was the sniper I was remembering from the last round. Could also be just a random one on the stairs themselves. Well, we're close to our extracts. Let me just top off my mags. Get a little loot. This is a nice little building to loot. It's got plenty of loot spawns. It's got bags and filing cabinets back here. And And then we'll just make this a quick one. So all we have is to survive for the extract for mechanic daily quests. But yeah, that's the reason I don't like that area, especially approaching from that way. All the grass. But you're right, the grass not being invisible to the AI anymore is pretty significant. I was hoping to get some keys out of here now that I have this the ability to save keys in the key case. There we go. Concordia apartment 8. I'm not going back to Concordia. The home cinema key. I think I know that room too. That's actually a pretty good one. I think there's a bunch of gold spawns in there. Negotiation room. That's cool. So I think the plan now that I can actually store keys is to drop the CMS and bring in the documents case and start picking up as many keys as I can, because that'll get me far ahead. And then since I can craft CMSs, I'm not so worried about placing that much of a... Yeah, he is up. There he is. It's going to be a hard shot with this. Ugh. He's fine now. He's not going to kill me up there. What I'm worried about is once I have to go to damaged house, that he'll have a line of sight on me. I'll loot this little store since I'm next to the extract. I'll loot this little store. I'll loot the cinema real quick, and then we'll get out just for the extra, the quests, the extract. Sweet. Oh yeah, 1x1 surgery kit that just heals 1 or 2 limbs. That would be cool. That'd be a nice addition. For early game. Something you could buy right away. I'll take that just because you can stack them. Might get 10k for that one slot. It's worth it. Alright, we'll run through cinema just to fill our pockets, and once we have full bags and feel good about it, we'll head to the extract and move on to another quest. Still got some room we could fill up, as well as swap out some of the lower tier items here. I'm hearing footsteps, but I'm pretty sure it's just the sniper on the roof. Yeah, just to be able to store it in the alpha container. BSG doesn't care about standard accounts. Come on. They want to make it as uncomfortable as possible, so you upgrade. The more likely thing I could see them doing is changing CMSs to be 4 slots, so you so that takes up the entire alpha. We're looking pretty good. I'm just gonna scoot out. Nice, we got some rubles. Alright. I don't think this guy's going to be able to spot me. I could be wrong. But I should be good to just run to damage house and get the hell out of here. Nice little quick one. That's not bad, especially when it's just a, for the survive, for the daily quest. Why drag it out? Had a nice little firefight too with some scavs. Sweet. And we got a full bag. All right, let's offload some stuff. I think this may be the point. I'm just dumping everything. It's funny. I'm not sorting through any of my barter items here. I feel like it's time, like I might want to buy a third junk box. A lot of this stuff is going to be sold, but I'm honestly to the point where I'm too lazy to go through it and see what I need for the hideout and what can get sold. There's a lot of garbage in here that shouldn't even be in here. But at the same time, you know, like a D-bat, what do I need that for? The magnets are for future hideout upgrades. USB don't really need. There's a bunch of garbage in here that I could probably go through and get rid of it. And since I can start storing money, it might be worthwhile to start doing that. A future where I have 8 junk boxes and nothing else, just 8 junk boxes, and I'm able to barter for everything on every death. I like it. I think I am going to buy it. I mean, I have 2.1 million. I don't have anything really to spend money on. It would be nice to get more 300 blackout, but I could always just swap to the AK for another round. I have a spare stack of ammo here. I have more ammo for that than the MCX. Let me think about that. Let's do the keys, because those could obviously just get stored there. The money, I'll put in the docks case for now. Let's offload everything into just general space. Now that I'm looking at it, I probably should have kept the MCX because I do have a decent amount of ammo for it. It was 85 durability, but in this type of playthrough, it's probably better to use the gun with the most ammo, even if the durability is lower. All right, decisions. Honestly, I'm not too worse off swapping to the AK here because I have 47 extra rounds for 545, whereas I could spend my buy token on another stack of Whisper ammo, but it's very similar to the 47 I have. I'd have to top off 4 rounds here, so I'd have 56 versus 47. I think I saved my buy token on something else, or just use my buy token on a junk box, which I think is probably the smarter move. Let me figure out what I don't need here that I could actually sell. And again, I'm to the point where I'm just so lazy, I don't really want to go through this stuff, especially right now. So let's do this. We're going to do Therapist. We're going to buy another junk box. I could also start stockpiling dog tags. I'm only 19 off for that, but that's a problem for another day. Buy token spent. Now let's get this over here and start boom, boom, boom. Tossing everything in. It's nice to start storing the cigarettes too, because I will be close to bad habit in the near future. How do I want to arrange this? I feel like the cleaner move would be to move this over and get the scav junk box under this third one. We'll pin this here. And then how do I want this to look? Something like this, actually. I can start utilizing the top space here. And I think I am going to euros, rubles, sweet. I think I am going to start bringing the docks case since I can craft CMS. Let's Hey guys, Steve here again. Thanks for watching the video. If you made it this far in the video, it's safe to say you enjoyed the content. So please consider liking the video and subscribing to my channel to help me grow. My goal is to reach 500 subscribers by the end of 2025. Thanks a lot. See you next time.